Hi guys, you're lucky today. Another video says they're just here for your leisure. Whenever you're bored, you've got nothing to do, just click on a video. Now, right, I've got a few things I just want to add to my negativity feed. Sorry if my voice goes funny with the words, because I've explained the situation. I don't want to keep going on about it, but it is embarrassing for me. Sometimes I have to admit it and keep it real, and I have to say that for Claire Wild, who's been with me from the beginning. You know, she's never ever sort of got fed up of me, even though I keep moaning. You know, if ever I've got no one to speak to, I know I can just, you know, just talk to Claire, and you know, it's so nice. We both go to church. Oh, I have to be honest, I haven't been to church for a long time, even though I love spirituality. I have to be honest, ever since I was a young child, my mum sent me to Sunday school, and I've always believed everything that I was taught there. As I got older, I didn't go to church. Sometimes I did with Claire, I must admit. She's the one who got me back into it, so I know she's a special person, and I know she'll be rewarded one day by, you know, I always don't say those words, I just say by a higher force that we know nothing about. Whatever you want to call gods is up to you. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and as long as you believe in them and hold on to your integrity, what's wrong with that? I believe in all kinds of things. I believe in fairies. When I was young, I've got such a vivid imagination. I had a fairy ring in my garden. It's what's going to bring me on to the mushrooms. And I believe in fairies. I do, because they're so magical. You don't know what's out there. I used to imagine them dancing around a fairy ring, and the fairy rings in gardens are very rare, and they're only for special people. I used to think, you know, I just love imagination, you know, that's what it's there for. And I will be making a videos about imagination to bring more into what I do as my job with writing my books. It's so complex. I don't know how I learned it, I just did it on my own. I don't know why I say things, but I have to tell you, because anyway, so I said anyway twice. I made a cup of tea and I've made go in the bathroom, and I've made two, because this helped, this, you know, it makes me repeat myself, but I'm learning to deal with it. So anyway, yes, so as I said, going back to the fairies, I had a fairy ring in my garden. Now mushrooms grow in fairy rings, which is very magical, you know, I always thought. And I love fairy rings. I said, sitting in a fairy ring at the top of my garden in Kingsbury, in Tamworth, and I just absolutely loved it. I love, you know. Anyway, at the time of, no, I sometimes forget what I'm even saying to you. Yeah, so fairy rings, mushrooms, that's it. So the other day, well, today, Jess said there's some new mushrooms growing in the garden at the front. Now I don't know if I should eat them, so I need to check them out, but if I'm allowed and it's permitted, I will eat them, because that is a sign. Now I'm going to do a video about how the mushroom is the same atom shape, if you think about it, as an atom as a cancer cell. So I want to put this out there very quickly and then make a proper video tomorrow when I'm not so tired. So if you imagine a mushroom, draw a picture. I had drawn mine but lost it. Well, it's somewhere. I just thought to say this today actually, because I wasn't going to have this on, but I think I'm going to now mention the fairy rings. So a mushroom looks like that, doesn't it? You've got a little stem. Now that's the same exact sort of structure as a cancer cell. So if you imagine that, now that it sticks out, doesn't it? Now this is how mushrooms grow very quickly. So it does, obviously, you know, cancer cells spread very quickly, so they're the same sort of concept. So if you imagine all these little cancer cells attaching to each other, spreading around your body, that's the same thing. But however, on a mushroom they have an ingredient that actually halts it. So if you eat them, it stops them from attaching to each other, so they can't do any damage. They lie dormant and they can never hurt you again. So I'm taking this concept, which I think is very interesting, and see if it works for me. I have been very addicted to them. I've been going to a really nice little greengrocer, it's fresh. I don't like things that are wrapped in that plastic stuff they put in our shops, the government give us to try and, you know, because I can't really be that bothered to look into things properly, do things cheaply, and they don't care about us really. I'm very Russell Brandish. And you'll get to see, you know, as I said, I keep it real, you know, Russell and me, made for each other. I love to make jokes, and that's what I think I want you all to, you know, really get into the on the act that I'm just Susie Q, and I have, you know, going to live my life as if I always have been, you know, fit and healthy, and it's working for me. So that's the concept of approaching. It's a lot of people have tried it, all in the power of the mind, how you remind people. That's why we have hypochondriacs, because the hospitals are telling them sick. When they told me I was sick, I believed them. Of course I'm going to believe them, but now I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I'm Susie Q. You can't tell me this. I'm here to stay. I've got a lot to do yet. I've got a lot to pass on to everybody, and I wanted to show my lucky cat. Now, this is going to sound probably strange, but even though I'm here on my own, making videos in my office with this big cross on it saying do not enter, because I'm busy at work, I spray myself with perfume and putting my makeup on. At first I didn't. I just sit on bed, really miserable, getting more tired, thinking, oh, what am I going to do? Feeling sorry for myself, like a track's like I was bringing it on. Then something happened one day, and I think, hang on a minute, as I said, no way, I'm going to get my head to stay for a lot longer. You're not getting rid of me that easily. And obviously the hemp seed oil, I'll mention it again because it's there, and I think I've called it something wrong as well earlier, so I want to get it correct. Hemp seed oil is derived from marijuana. Obviously it doesn't make you high as a kite, you know, those sort, even that probably does you some good. I'm not sort of promoting drugs, but anyway, this is it just for today. I just want to tell you this, and my lucky charm I've been building. Owls are so good, and the kid's dad said to me, he keeps hearing this song, Night Owl, by, is it Jerry Rafferty, and he keeps hearing it all the time. And this is how I want to look, after this one I'm going to click off, do a video how we're communicating with the universe. They send us messages through song. They have to find a way. You ever heard a song and you go, oh, that's reminding me to do that or something? That's how they do it. Mark Bolan does it all the time to me. You know, I hear all these songs, and you know, that's how I got the songs for my business, Hummingbird, looking through CDs. This is how you read signs, you look for signs, you know, raindrops, and I said mention that, and you know, there's just so many things, and it just triggers your memory. We've got a database up here that was there to use for a reason, and yeah, so I can't wait for all these kind of videos. It makes me sick to see my endorphins rushing through me like a bat out of hell. And I love it, and I'm loving making you know, people sending me messages saying the videos are helping them, so that, you know, especially Claire, love the negativity. No more negativity. You know, as I said, you don't need it, just don't read it. Simple. If it's not in your mind, it's not there. Think about it. Nothing is there. How will you know? It can't upset you or do you any harm or damage. You'll be happy, you know, and that sort of, it's a snowball effect. All your kids are happy, and all your family, and in the end you have a nice happy life, living it how you should in a nice poppy field. And they always say that because of my poppy house. You know, I love my poppy house, so I'm going to go now. Give me a break, give you a break, and have some mushrooms, because the cooking, and you know what, burnt dinners I've burnt you would not believe, because I would get very forgetful. Now, I told you at the beginning I thought I had Alzheimer's, and no, I didn't. But anyway, it's like really funny. I just laugh at myself instead of getting down. The old Sue would have probably cried and go, what am I doing? And even though when I forgot how to use a laptop, I didn't. I just carried on regardless. And this is, I can speed type everything. Some days I have to struggle and I use spell check. I do everything I can to help myself, and this is how you move forward and just to get you know, and that's it. As I said, clear your mind and all will be fine. And so that's it. I'll let you go, and keep it real. And that's my new sign for the end, which means keep it real. It's simple, isn't it? And that was a sign from the universe. And Claire refreshed my memory, because I used to say, can't tell the difference, can you? Woo! And I love that. Those videos are still there. They'll go down in history if you want to watch them and have a laugh. I always say, you know, have a laugh when you see sad, and so many people. That's what's kept me going for the last 2 years. YouTube. So thanks, YouTube. I appreciate YouTube and everything else, and everything the universe has given me today, and everybody else, you lot. So cheers.